All right, guys, let's talk about something here. Remote work. I wanted to hit on this one real quick too. Many of us thinking about breaking into tech, and we think that we're going to be working remotely. Well, now that employers are in control again, you're no longer getting the ginormous salaries that you once got because they don't have to pay you that anymore, especially if you haven't demonstrated success. You may have to get back to the office and work in the office every single day because businesses think that in order for them to compete, you have to be around people. In order for them to be creative, they have to be around people. So our man Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, which is responsible for ChatGPT, he says the remote work experiment was a mistake and now it's over. More importantly, he's saying that his company, if you want to work at OpenAI, you have to be in the office. You have to be in the office. I was talking to Brother Damien for the new tech sales role that he has. He has to be in the office 5 days a week. And when he becomes a corporate account executive, then he can work remote, or a global account executive, then he can work remote. The rules are, you're really good, you get that to that top level, you can work from home. Those rules are set. You got to follow them. And what you're seeing right now is that a lot of people just don't want to follow rules. But also, for many of you guys who are looking to make that transition to tech, the rules are changing. No more remote work. So if you want to break into tech and think that you're going to have a remote job, know that that may not be the case anymore. That may not be the case anymore, guys. Remote work for companies are no longer guaranteed. CEOs are saying, guys, we're getting everybody back to the office. If you don't come back to the office, you're fired. So if you're looking to break into tech, understand where we are right now. Understand that you may have to be in the office. Understand that remote work isn't guaranteed. You say, oh, Antoine, you work remote. Yeah, well, I work remote. And I've been working remote before the pandemic happened as well, too. But also I work remote because I've been a high performer. And I've been able to work that out with the companies that I work for. You can be a remote worker as well, too, if you're in the office 5 days a week. And you work that out with your manager because you are a high performer. If you are in the office every single day and you are a high performer and you want to work from home 3 or 4 days out of the week, and you work that out with your manager because you are a high performer, they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say, absolutely, why not? Yeah, it's not going to be fair for the rest of the people on the team, but that's how life is sometimes, guys. And in my situation, if I was somebody on that team and I saw, like, oh, man, Damien is working from home now, man. He's crushing it, man. He's leading the sales board. I won't be like, oh, man, you let Damien do it. Why can't I do it? You let Damien do it. Why can't I do it? Well, the reason why Damien's able to do it is because he's hitting $1 million every month. We don't have to watch him. He's investing in himself. You can bend those rules when you're at the top of your game. You can ask for additional perks when you're at the top of your game. Cam Newton can't ask for a job when he's not at the top of his game. Or you can't ask to let him into the NFL because of his dreads because he's not at the top of the game. He's not. He hasn't demonstrated that. So if they say, you're not getting in the NFL, if that was true, which I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true at all. It's just an excuse. It's a terrible mentality to have. Anyway, I'm proud of Brother Damien, and I'm proud of our brother Christian for breaking into tech sales. This is going to change your life, guys. This is going to change your life. And if you are watching this show today and you want to get into tech sales, go ahead and check out Course Careers. Link in the description. You may be making $40,000 a year now, okay? You may be making $50,000 a year now for a small investment, $500. If you use the Antoine 50, you will get a $50 discount on it. You join tech sales or you join Course Careers today. You finish that boot camp in a month. You start applying while you're in the middle of that boot camp. You can have a life-changing, career-altering move and be making $75,000 your first year. Going from $40,000 to $75,000 is a significant increase. I've seen it change people's lives. My brother Marvin, working in an IT help desk position. Now he's doing over $90,000 a year because he got into a role as an SDR, broken in tech sales. Now he's an account executive, just got promoted. Now he's doing over $100,000 a year. A year ago, didn't even have the idea that this was even possible. It's the fastest way for you guys to get to $100,000 plus in your career. If you're not making that right now, and you have the aptitude, if you have the ability to communicate, if you like people, you like to solve problems, you have charisma, you have attention to detail, then you should consider a career in tech sales. You should consider a career in tech sales. Many of you guys are probably like, what is tech sales, Antoine? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Tech sales is nothing other than you as a professional working with another business. So you are a person working for a business. Let's just say you work for Microsoft. We had Miss Kayla Burke on 2 weeks ago. She works for Microsoft. Microsoft has a whole bunch of technology and solutions. Your goal in the tech sales is to help Microsoft grow its revenue by selling its products and services to other businesses. So let's just say you are working for Microsoft. You have a product or service that our favorite store, grocery store, Food Lion. Our favorite grocery store, Food Lion needs. All right, you guys remember Food Lion from the old days, Bilo, Winn-Dixie, any of those grocery stores, right? And you are able to sell your product or services to Winn-Dixie. They may need cloud software for their registers or their point of sale solutions is the right term. They need all of that information that goes from every one of their Winn-Dixies to go into the cloud so that they can understand how many sales or how much inventory they need or whatever it is. You're able to sell that to the business Winn-Dixie. And it's at a high cost, $1 million. As a tech salesperson, it is your job to make sure that you find the contact in Winn-Dixie, understand what problems they have, help them understand what solutions you have for it, and you help to close a transaction. How do you do it? Well, you do that by reaching out. You can use marketing and so forth to help understand who a buyer will be. You can look online to find out that Winn-Dixie has challenges with understanding their sales and their inventory. You can find the person that problem is causing them to lose sleep at night. It could be Rich Turner. Well, you have to call Rich Turner and say, Rich Turner, you know what? I understand you're losing sleep at night because you can't see the numbers in your inventory. You don't understand how much sales you have going through all the stores that you have. Rich Turner's going to say, you're right, I can't. We're trying to do that now. We have reports and it's taking forever. And my boss is on me and his boss is on him. And you have to understand the challenges that Rich Turner is having. And you build that relationship with Rich Turner. And you take Rich Turner out to a nice steak dinner. And you let him know how much the solution that you have is going to help to make his life so much better so that he can get some sleep at night. So that his bosses doesn't need to be on top of him every single day or every single weekend. So that he can see those sales and see what inventory he has. So that he can run his store efficiently. And you take him along that journey. And for Rich Turner, if he's not the ultimate decision maker, then you have to talk to the people that Rich Turner reports into. If they're their ultimate decision maker. And you have to get them on board as well too. Hey, we're going to make all of your lives better. We're going to make all of your lives better. You're going to make your business efficient. We're going to get rid of all the people who has to use these spreadsheets who are doing them wrong, or you can potentially get rid of them. We're going to help them to get you the information that they need or that you need. And then you close a transaction with them. And then once you close a transaction with them, you get paid. Their life is better. What kind of skills do you need to be a tech sales professional? Some people would say charisma. Some people would say attention to detail, motivation and drive, listening, active listening, very good communication skills. These are all the skills that you need in order for you to be a great tech sales professional. And you can do that today. You can do that today by joining Course Careers. Use the code Antoine50. You'll see it in the description of this video, and you can change your life. We've had many people do it. Brother Marvin, Brother Christian, Brother Damien, Brother Jasper. All these guys have, there's a lot of people. Many people that are in the chat too.